for it. And he said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu Muhammad Rasulullah. Jack Bear. Fantastic. But you got to have the right knowledge, and you got to understand where they're coming from, so use our website. It's free. ShareIslam.com, ShareIslam.com. How do you deal with atheists? The atheists are not the easiest to deal with. I have heard people in the past say, oh, they're the best because they already say La ilaha. That's not true. That is not true. They are not the easiest, at least in my estimation. I happen to have one of my own sons who's an atheist. And we have tried, and brothers from right here have sat with him and tried, and we've all tried and talked to him and give him evidences, but his head is as hard as a rock. He just laughs. It's up to Allah to guide him, and I keep making dua for him every day. I hope Allah will guide him. You ask about methods to convert. Let me explain something to you. I said it in the beginning, I'll say it again. You do not convert people to Islam. If anybody here thinks you can convert somebody to Islam, just forget about it. Just forget it. Don't even go there. Your job certainly is not going to be any different than the Prophet ﷺ. Are you in a better position than he was? I don't think so. Did he convert people? No. Absolutely not. There's no such thing as conversion by the sword or by force. It's a reversion back to their original state that they were in when they were born. You're asking somebody to consider a message, that's all. A message from your Creator, which is worship Him and not what He created. That's the message. In a nutshell, you can say it in 2 phrases and put it on a bumper sticker and parade it all over the world. Worship the Creator, not His creations. That's it. Worship the Creator, not the creations. Yes? That's it. It's as easy as that. A person wants to know if we become, I see where they pulled the word from. You pulled it from the Arabic. Khusr. What is khusr? Khusr. Al-khusreen. Huh? What is it? Huh? Losers? It's a state of loss, like bankruptcy. You can't pay. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, do you know who the loser is? The real poor person? Who is it? They were saying, like, is the miskeen or something like that. And he said, that. The biggest loser, the biggest of all of the poorest, is the one who comes on the day of judgment. He has a mountain of good deeds, but then the people come to take their rights on him. Until he doesn't have anything left, because they took all of his good deeds. They took everything from him because of the things he did. He talked against them, he cheated them, he did so and so, until there's nothing left for him at all. But there's still a line of people, so they begin to put their deeds on him, their bad deeds onto him, and as a result he goes to hell. That's a loser. A real big-time loser. It means you can't pay up on the Day of Judgment. It's called Yawmul Hisab. Now this is a little different than maybe something you've heard about before. You know about Yawmul Qiyamah. Qiyamah, to stand. That's a resurrection. To be back up again. But then there's also Yawmul Hisab. And that's where you have to account for everything. Hisab means to settle your accounts. You go to the bank and square things up, you make hisab. But you can't make hisab if you don't have anything to pay with, can you? You're in trouble. And one of the things that can really help you a lot is calling other people to good deeds. Because if I call you to a good deed and you do a good deed, I get the same reward, yes? So if I call everybody, do this, and I'm doing it too, of course, then I get more and more and more ajr. So if I don't call people, I'm losing a great opportunity to get a lot of free good deeds. Yes? I mean, maybe I pray Qiyamul Layl. I hope I do. But how much more reward will I get if I ask everybody here to do it? And now I'm going to tell you, if you don't normally pray, or if you don't normally get up in the night and do Qiyamul Layl, do it tonight. Do it. Get up, make wudu, and do it. And make big dua. At the end of it, Allah will let you make dawah for Him. And He